So I'm sitting here with Will and Woody from Bastille. Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
We are good.
And welcome back to bråvalla.
Yeah, it's a little bit drier than last time we were here. I believe it was hammering down with rain last time we came, or nearly flooded.
Very nearly. It's much nicer in the sun, it turns out. As is most things are nicer in the sunshine.
Do you have any good memories from the last gig here?
From here, what happened last time we were here? I remember last time we were here, we were playing basketball nearby, and our tour manager managed to blow his calf muscle up, so he ended up on a walking stick for like the next 6 months, which kind of added quite an evil kind of look to him. I thought it looked pretty sinister.
I like that that's your perception of a good memory. Someone else getting really badly injured.
It's just one that kind of stays with me, obviously.
But what's new for tonight's show?
We have new songs. We have a new single just out, and yeah, hopefully people will be into it still. We've also got an extra person on stage with us now. We got our friend Charlie touring with us, because on the new album we've got guitars and bass now, and Will here, being inherently lazy, apparently can't do both bass and guitar at the same time. So
I ran out of hands.
Yeah. So
I tried using my feet, but then it was difficult.
So now we have Charlie's hands to help.
There's going to be a new album in September. What can you say about that?
I can say we're very excited about it. I can say it's called Wild World. It's out on the 9th of September. And yeah, been working on it for a little while now.
You know the exact dates. You know everything.
Wow.
I'm going to say. As I kind of alluded to earlier, like there's for the first time on a Bastille album, there are actual guitars now, because on the first one there wasn't a single note of guitar, so Will's had a promotion to 6 strings from 4. Oh yeah, and so I think the songs kind of span a little bit more in terms of our kind of influences. So there's more rocky stuff, there's more electronic stuff, kind of take it a little more extreme, but at the heart of it, it's still kind of like Bastille pop songs, I think.
That is like the big difference from the other album.
Yeah, and I kind of hope we've kind of moved on a little bit, and whereas I guess the last album, like, a lot of the songs are kind of like imagined situations and characters. This one's a bit more kind of not so much commentary, but in terms of like just kind of looking at the kind of the wider world, or wilder world, if you will, and yeah, just kind of how the world could be a pretty messy place, but people and relationships are really cool.
Do you sit down and do the lyrics together, or how is the process?
So Dan writes all the lyrics, and then it changed a bit this time, and because we were on tour quite a lot, so Dan would write songs, and on the first album we sort of everything started in the studio, whereas on this one, because we were touring so much, we sort of run things in rehearsals. And a couple of the songs, for instance, Blame, which is one of the songs we've been playing live for quite a while, so that had quite a long time to sort of develop. So it's interesting, like that one in particular is exactly as we do it live, whereas, you know, some of the other ones we hadn't played live before, so we'd sort of work in the other way around. But yeah, I guess in that respect it changed from the first album.
And like sound checks too, isn't it? So like, yeah, Dan would have like a vague idea of how something might go, then we all just kind of just try and knock something out, and yeah, just stands there with his phone kind of recording a really horribly distorted drum sound or whatever. Then so it's kind of a lot more kind of organic this time. Also, we just have more time, because this is now our job, thankfully. So we can spend more time in the studio messing around and experimenting as well.
What happens right now here backstage before the gig tonight?
We're really boring. We just have a coffee, chill out. Turns out if you get hammered every night, then that makes singing really hard eventually, because your body packs up and your throat falls apart. So I like we try and kind of get out and about like in the daytimes and kind of see like where we are and that sort of stuff. But yeah, back here it's all pretty sedate, really. Have some food. Who knows? Hang out.
Any secrets what you're doing? It's just coffee or
coffee and a lot of heroin. No, just I don't even do coffee. I just drink water. Water is a drug. Water is the world's first drug. Science.
And for those who's not here tonight at bråvalla, later in November you're coming back to another gig in Stockholm, Sweden. That's nice.
I'm glad you think so. So we're coming back, and So tonight we've got kind of like our own production. There's like videos and all sorts of stuff going on. But we hope. I mean, I haven't even planned it out yet. In theory, the tour in November is going to have bigger and better production. Hopefully, be more. And also we can kind of play a slightly longer set and maybe get a little more self-involved. And also play songs off the album which people won't have heard just yet. So hopefully they like them as well.
Woody's really keen to have a drum solo. That's what he means by self-involved. He means a 10-minute drum solo. So brace yourselves, guys. It will be like Rush, the 70s prog band.
Only better. Nah.
But it feels like you are out on tour or you are in the studio all the time. Do you ever have any vacation?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of funny that that's the kind of like impression you guys have. I mean, we've generally speaking had like a lot of time at home, like the last 6 months or so. So it's kind of it's just starting to get busy again now. I mean, obviously we had like an album to finish, for one. But yeah, so yeah, I'd say we had a fair amount of time off. I guess it's time to get back to work really. Yeah. Nice to be back.
It's interesting how quickly you get used to just sitting at home watching TV. Like today, I was a bit like, oh, I'm missing my favourite daytime television. So it's probably quite good to become productive and useful, functioning members of society again. Because at the moment, I mean, Woody and the rest probably do more than me, but I always think because I'm going to be busy in the future, right now, if I have any time to sit and watch TV, I sit and do that. So really, I think it's probably saving me from a life of depressing solitude to come back on tour. So thank you, people of the world.
And thank you for your time, and I wish you good luck for tonight's show. I will be there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.